Hello and thank you very much for clicking on this video. What I will try to do is to demonstrate DeX inside the DeX. So there is a Samsung DeX, there is a Samsung DeX for Windows, Samsung DeX for Mac, and I'll show you how you can display DeX within the DeX. Okay, so let's carry on. What you see in front of you is my DeX setup, 34 inches ultra-wide monitor, Samsung ultra-wide monitor. I'm using Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 to get this DeX working, and pretty much I can do whatever I want with this DeX setup. This is my main. Let me raise the monitor just slightly up. Here you go. So yeah, this is my main DeX setup. But what I'll do, I'll try to get the Note 9 DeX output within Tab S6 DeX. I hope this makes sense. What I will use, right, let me go over the things that I will use for this setup. I will use this device to get the output from Note 9 DeX. This is called EasyCap analog or RCA to USB-A adapter. So I'm going to use this. And there is an app called FP Viewer that works with this EasyCap adapter. Please note that if you're looking for something like this, do a bit of research, because not all EasyCap RCA to USB adapters will work, as there's a specific chipset model that works only with Android and FP Viewer, which I'm going to run now. Let me find this app. FP Viewer. So this is the app we're going to use. It's called FP Viewer, and only certain chipsets will work. If I go quickly to store, so Play Store, and let's search for FP Viewer. So this is the app. If you go inside this app, under description, under full description, it's going to mention features. Display analog video using EasyCap video grabber device on Android device. Only supports the UTV-007, HTV-600 and HTV-800 versions. I do have UTV-007, so UTV-007. I got this from Amazon quite a while ago. I used this on my previous video where connecting the Xbox 360 to Note 4. If I'll remember, I'll put the link in the description below and the card for you to go and check it out. But this video is about DeX inside the DeX. So I have this. Next thing I need, do I have, hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna try to use this, which is USB Type-C to HDMI, nothing fancy. Or I'm gonna try to use VOGEC USB-C to HDMI and SD card reader and USB reader thingy. This is actually designed for iPad Pro, but it works perfectly with DeX. Right, so we're going to use this simple one. White adapter, USB Type-C, goes to 2 ports of HDMI. So we need this, so Note 9, and connect this in here. So this is a good start. Next thing, we need HDMI cable. So this is the HDMI cable I'm going to use. Oops, I dropped one of the things I need to use. Hold on. Right, we're going to go back to this cable. So HDMI, my chair, hold on, it's a bit messy here. Okay, this is when you're recording everything not prepared. HDMI cable, simple. So we take the adapter and we plug in HDMI cable. So Note 9 to USB Type-C to HDMI adapter, HDMI cable. Next thing, the EasyCap needs to be plugged into a USB hub, which I have just behind the monitor. This is fine. But how are we gonna connect this to here? So I mean, like, should I do something like this and just say that it's connected? Like, that's it, there you go, connected? Well, no, what we need to do, we need to use this. This is the HDMI converter, so it converts HDMI signal to audio video, or AV plus audio. So it's analog video plus audio, so it converts HDMI cable. HDMI signal converts to red, yellow, and white cables, RCA cables. So we're going to use that. So HDMI plugs in here. When I plug this in, I do believe my phone tells me HDMI is connected. So this so far triggers my DeX. So it tells me the HDMI is connected, and hopefully we're gonna get DeX without the power, because don't forget this white adapter has no power. Actually, no, look. On the Note 9 it says using Samsung DeX. So Samsung DeX started. That's it. Samsung DeX. So Note 9 goes there, cable, etc. Now from here I need to connect to here. Again, I can't just do like this. So that's where the cable that I dropped a couple of minutes ago. This is RCA male to RCA male connection. So we need to take all this and plug in yellow to yellow. Next one is white to white. And red to red. So this is plugged in. And the other end we need to plug into the EasyCap adapter. So white goes into white. The red goes into red. And yellow goes into yellow. By the way, EasyCap adapter has S-Video in. I'm not tried with S-Video, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but this is the way it goes. So let me move the camera and go over the connections. Hopefully you can see. Note 9 USB Type-C adapter to HDMI cable, which goes all the way around here, tangled on the table. This is the HDMI to analog signal. RCA cable goes to EasyCap, the thingy, and now this will be plugged in into a HDMI hub, which I have behind this big monitor. So right now let's plug in and let's see what's gonna happen. So plugged it in. The EasyCap indicates with a green LED light that this connection happens, and here you go, my DeX telling me which app I would like to use for this kind of connection. Do I want to use FP Viewer or virtual here USB server? So we're gonna use obviously FPV Viewer. So we'll click on that just once. Guess this is my Note 9 DeX. So I have DeX within the DeX. Right. You might ask why. The quick answer would be why not? I wanted to try this, and it's working. I decided to share with you. So here you go. We have DeX within a DeX. Another thing, okay, straight away, oh, can I use it same way as the DeX on Windows? And the answer would be no, because you cannot drag files between. So basically this is like a closed environment Note 9 DeX. This is just displaying a picture. So you can't do anything. But if I go to my Note 9 and enable use your phone as a trackpad or touchpad, if I enable that, and now I can use this to control a mouse on my Note 9 DeX. So we're just quickly gonna go into settings, because why I'm going to say, because the quality of the picture, I mean, hold on, I will try somehow to show it to you if my camera will allow me. Hold on. Here we go. I'm trying to move the camera closer to the screen. Here you go. I hope you can see the quality of the font is absolutely rubbish. I mean, am I messing up with the camera now? No, that's it. The quality of the picture is absolutely worse. I mean, it's worse than 320p video if you're watching on YouTube. That's how bad it is. But still, we're gonna try to find the mouse on Note 9. We're gonna go into Samsung DeX settings. I do believe this is called display, and I do have two options. I can go 1920 by 1080 or 1600 by 900. So we're gonna try to convert into that. That made absolutely no difference. It still looks absolutely rubbish. So we can obviously resize the screen, try to make it a bit more, I don't know, pleasant to view. Obviously, if I go really bad like this, I mean, I don't know, this way. Let's snip it to the right hand side. So that's it. This is the Note 9 DeX in the DeX. The quality is bad because obviously this adapter does have an option which I can switch between NTSC or PAL. So PAL basically this is, and NTSC this, which is, to be honest, I'm flicking between the output of the signal and it makes absolutely no difference. Another thing, and I'm having a quick look, I don't think it's gonna make any difference as well. This converter do support USB power in. I don't think that will make any difference if I will introduce the power going into there. So give me 2 seconds. Let me get my DeX in a bag thing. I do believe I have the adapter specifically for this kind of thing. So no. Oh yes, sorry, I do. So this is the cable adapter. So it's a micro B or USB B, whatever it's called. Goes into micro B, so adapter. Now I do have the cable there that I can basically try to put some power into this device. So what we're gonna do now is this. We're gonna take that USB, which is right now currently charging my wireless headphones. So we're gonna take that cable. So this is the cable. We're gonna plug that in that boy here, and we're gonna give some power to this device. So power coming in, I hope, because there is no LED or anything on this adapter to indicate that there is a power going in. So I'm switching between NTC, as you can see here, and PAL, and it's basically they both look shit. So how do you want ultra wide shit, or you want like 4x3? So it's your call. Obviously I still can control this side. As I mentioned, you can't control whatever is on here. So that's that. I think anything else would like to show you in this video, but pretty much that's it. DeX on DeX. As I said, if you ask me why, I would say why not. I wanted to share with you this, see if it's actually doable, if it's possible. It does. My headphones is telling me that one of them needs to charge, and pretty much that's it. That's what's happening. Another thing I'll try to demonstrate for you if I can. If I go to screen mirror, so right now my Note 9 is in screen mirror mode, but what you see on this monitor inside this video output is actually not a screen mirror. It is the Android desktop that is being in development by Google themselves. So this is Android desktop. I cannot control this because I don't have a mouse, and my phone don't give me any information or any option for me to use my phone as the trackpad. So what you see is basically settings, home button, back, accessibility, and the app drawer. I played around with this for a bit. It's really buggy. So this is pretty much that. If I click on my phone saying Samsung DeX available, tab here to switch to DeX, I go Samsung DeX, switching in, and I do get this very bad quality. Let me go back. Let me shut this thing down. Let me open FPV viewer again, and I do have a high frame rate FPS. We turn that on. I'm not sure if that's gonna do any difference. Video output PAL. Okay, let's leave that. Record settings. I can record that, whatever I can see on there, but I don't think the quality will be that great, to be honest. Actually, no, auto record. No, let's leave on, always on top. So the button on the top right says connect or connected. If I click on that, this is what I get. And obviously I can do a screen recording. So right now we're recording the whatever that thing is. And where does that thing, so I'm trying to screen capture the DeX within this EasyCap thing. and I'm wondering where the hell it's actually storing that thing. Save to SD card. Due to whatever thing is right. Let me try to find this recording. So we go to files, my files, images, no, video. Okay, so this is the video, 1.34 megabytes in size. I'm gonna try to play on VLC, and this is the video recorded, even a recorded video. Let me start playing and then I'll pause. So pause. So this is on DNC, and this is the quality I'm getting. I mean I can, if I didn't know what kind of apps I have on a screen, I would have a really hard time to tell you what the example this app is. I know this is called Drive Sync, but because I installed it, I know what that, I like this Adobe Rush. But if someone that's not used to DeX will be really struggling to work it out and use this in that way. So here you go, DeX on the DeX. Why? I don't know. I just wanted to try. Okay, so that's it. Do you have any idea? I mean, do you have any suggestions? What I should try? Some weird and wonderful connection? Should I try something like that? Use DeX on? Should I try somehow work it out to get DeX working on this? Let's say a 360 DeX environment. That would be interesting. I don't know. It's just one of those things that just came up to me and just like bang, oh, that's a good idea, and like do a video about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.